Namaste and welcome to your Ashtanga class today, brought to you by the Penguin. We're here today. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you've had a good week so far, and I hope that everything that's needed to come into place has come into place. Especially being on your mat, the amount of practice that you have been doing. I hope that everything has been unfolding for you. I hope things that have been coming up that have allowed you to learn and grow, and simply allowing yourself to water your garden each and every day. Today, I was thinking about how the simplicity of things that we allow ourselves to do now, and bringing that into our practice today to understand that even though that each and every posture has a complexity, each posture has its own way of showing you who you are, how you are, and what you do, and the benefits it brings into your life. We still have a simplicity to doing all of that, and movement is simplicity. We are simplicity. Simply allowing yourself to be in a posture, allowing yourself to take time and movement and breath and combining it into one and finding that space of where you're in a moment when nothing else matters, and that moment is simple. That moment creates simplicity. And in that, we allow that synergetic effect to flow and just be, just like how you are. So for today's practice, I just want us to take into our sphere that whole notion of how simple this is right now. It's not about whether this practice is hard or whether this practice is easy. It's simply about saying and asking yourself, this is simple, and why is it so simple? And just allowing a smile to come to your face, allowing that laughter, allowing that love, allowing everything to direct through heart center. As you find your space, you find who you are. And in that moment, everything is simple. Okay. So slowly just coming into a nice, comfortable seated position, allowing yourself to connect with your mat, finding space, drawing in. As you come into that sphere of self-love and self-care, all for you. Just slowly closing your eyes. As you slowly start to draw in a deep inhale and just sighing it all out. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And release. Slowly drawing your hands to heart center. As we open our class with the opening invocation, and thereafter with the chant of Om. Vande Gurunam Charana Sanda Shita Swatma Sukha Bhavode Nishe Yase Jangalika Mane Samsara Hara Hara Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shanka Chakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Shwetam Pranamami Pratanjalim. Inhale for Namaste, my fellow Ashtangis. Welcome to your practice today. May you find what you need. May you take it forward with you. May you allow it to nourish you and to flourish all around you. I hope you have a blessed practice, and may you find simplicity and synchronicity within it all. Namaste. Okay, we're going to start off with our warm-up today. We're going to roll through 5 Surya Namaskar A's and 2 Surya Namaskar B's. Okay, let's come up and stand up at the top of our mats. I'm going to do it from a side-on position today. It's just coming to find yourself into Tadasana. Big toes touching. Slight gap between the heel. Just allowing yourself space to look forward and find your drishti, drawing your shoulders down to the earth, allowing that slight micro bend in your knees. Just allowing your back to elongate all the way through from root all the way up to crown chakra, feeling its position, feeling its space, and feeling its strength. Okay, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Drawing your hands down to the earth, either jumping or stepping back. Holding your high plank, rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up to upward facing dog. And releasing back to down dog. Holding here for 5. Just taking that time to roll your legs out. Find that extra that you need to through your calves. Maybe rolling over your hips. Just finding flexion in your toes. Holding here for 2 more breath cycles. Activating it through your Ujjayi breathing. On your next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to a halfway lift. Releasing to exhale, fold. Inhale, drawing your arms up all the way. And releasing through heart center, back into Tadasana. Beautiful. Okay, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your hands down to the earth, either jumping or stepping back. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming out to upward facing dog. And releasing back to down dog. Holding here for 5. Just remembering how simple this is right now. Simple breathing, simple feels, all in a dynamic space. Holding here for 2 more. As you exhale, finding your next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, drawing your hands all the way up. And releasing back to center. Beautiful. We've got 3 more rounds to go. Inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. As you exhale, drawing your hands down, either jumping or stepping back. Finding your high plank. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming to upper facing dog. And releasing back. Down dog. Just remembering to take your gaze all the way up to your navel or to the back of the room. Next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. You're jumping, stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Exhale, fall, Uttanasana. Inhale, releasing your hands all the way up towards the heavens. And coming back to center, back into Tadasana. Making sure big toes are touching. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, fall, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana. Releasing your hands, either jumping or stepping back. Coming through to your high plank, rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. As you come up to Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, just making sure that your hands are planted down, drawing all the way up through into your shoulders. As you exhale to release, coming back to downward facing dog. Holding here for 4 more breath cycles. Holding here for 1 more. Next inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Release, exhale. Inhale, drawing your hands all the way up. And coming back to center. Magic. Alright, 1 more round. Let's flow through this like the river. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your hands to the earth. Either jumping or stepping back. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. And going back to downward dog. Holding here for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Either jumping or stepping forward. Coming up to a halfway lift. Releasing your hands, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Tadasana. And coming back to Tadasana. Beautiful. Hope you're feeling nice and warm. You're ready to go. Feeling those shoulders through all those chaturangas now. I know you must be getting used to them now. Looking more and more excited to get into a Chaturanga Dandasana. I know it's becoming our all-time favorite pose now. I know you're feeling me on this. We're there, we're there. Okay, we're going to roll through 2 rounds of sun salutation B. So just coming back again to the top of your mat, big toes touching. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Coming up to halfway lift. Releasing your hands to the earth, either jumping or stepping back. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up, upward facing dog. And slowly releasing back to down dog. I'm holding here for one breath cycle. Next inhale, releasing your right leg all the way up, coming into three-legged dog with momentum. Placing it forward between your hands, grinding backwards to 45. Slowly coming up as you reach neutral and releasing your hands up towards the heavens, coming up into warrior one. Making sure that that front knee's at 90, hips squared off to the front of the class. Holding that power as you exhale, drawing it back down to Mother Earth, releasing right leg back, rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up to Urdhva Mukha Shavasana and releasing back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. Holding here for one. Inhale, left leg all the way up. With momentum, bringing it forward, placing it between. Grounding backwards 45. Front knee 90. Virabhadrasana 1 on the opposite side. As you exhale, releasing your hands to the earth, stepping left foot back, holding that high plank. Feeling that integrity from your spine all the way down to your heels and rolling over your toes. Chaturanga Dandasana. We love it. And rolling back to down dog. We're holding for 5. Coming back to replenish, to rejuvenate and reset. Holding here for one more. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping, stepping forward, coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Tadasana. As you release, coming back to Tadasana. Beautiful. Okay. Last part of our warm-up. Just feeling into those shoulders, jiggling them up, getting ready to go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Coming up to a halfway lift, releasing your hands to the earth, either jumping or stepping back. Holding high plank. Moving through that dynamic movement. Coming through Chaturanga Dandasana all the way up into upward facing dog. And releasing back to down. Inhale, right leg. As you exhale with momentum, placing it between. Grounding backwards to 45. Coming up into Virabhadrasana 1. So releasing hands down to the earth. Stepping right foot back. Holding high plank. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. As you come up into upward facing dog. And release back to down dog. Holding here for 1. Inhale, left leg all the way up. As you exhale, placing it between your hands, grounding backwards to 45. Hips squared off, releasing those hands all the way up towards the heavens. Holding here for 1. As you exhale, release down. Stepping left foot back, holding high plank, releasing through. You know it's Chaturanga Dandasana. And up to upward facing dog. And release back to down dog for 5. Again, just coming back to your Ujjayi breathing. Holding here for one more. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat, either jumping, stepping forward. Coming up to halfway lift. Releasing your hands down to the earth. Uttanasana. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, going all the way up. Hands reaching as far up as possible. Gaze all the way up. And slowly bring your hands through heart center and bring them out. Beautiful. I hope you're feeling nice and warm now. Ready to go. Just taking in a deep inhale, closing your eyes. And just sighing it all out. As you reset into your center, just coming back to your heart space. Just coming back to your understanding that all of this is simple. And all of this is in line with divine timing. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to come into our standing series. So what I want you to do is move your feet hip distance apart. And go with our peace fingers. We're coming into Padagustasana. So first things first, deep inhale. And as you exhale, movement through the hips as you're flowing forward. And if you need to bend into those knees, allow them to bend, connecting peace fingers towards your big toes. And releasing your head and allowing yourself to hang heavy here, holding here for 5. Allowing your elbows to flop out. Next inhale, releasing the grip from your toes, sliding the palms all the way underneath your feet as you come into Padahastasana. Holding it for 2 more. And slowly on your next inhale, releasing your hands, slowly drawing your vertebra all the way up, slow as possible. Releasing your shoulders, rolling them over, bring your head back up, and resetting back into Tadasana. Magic. Okay. So from the top of your mat, we're going to open up into a wide stance. Turning left foot to face the back. Inhale, both arms on wide. Taking your gaze over your left little finger. As you inhale, hinging over your hip forward. And slowly exhale, drawing left arm down, right arm all the way up. As we come into Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Holding here for 3 more. Just drawing your gaze up towards your right thumb. And your next inhale, drawing up to neutral, keeping your arms all the way out. Turning left foot in, moving and releasing right foot all the way to the front. Inhale, drawing all the way forward, hinging over the hip, releasing right hand all the way down towards the earth, left arm all the way up towards the sky. Taking your gaze all the way up towards your left thumb. We're holding here for 4 more. As you inhale, slowly drawing up a little bit, and exhale, allow yourself to go a little bit more deeper. Holding here for one more. Inhale, drawing all the way up to center, releasing your arms down, turning right foot in, turning left foot out. We're going to come into a roll triangle pose now, Pavrita Trikonasana. Okay, you might want to use a block from the outside of your left foot. We're inhaling, right arm all the way up. As we exhale, placing right arm outside of our left foot and opening up our left arm towards the sky. You need to take a bend in the left knee, allow yourself to do so. Listen to your body. Allow it to be. The next inhale, drawing all the way back up to center. Turning left in, turning right out. Inhaling left arm all the way up. As you exhale, place it on the outside of your left foot, right foot, sorry. Right arm all the way up. Holding here for 3 more. And the next inhalation, drawing all the way back up to center. Resetting at the top of your mat, back into Tadasana. Okay, we're going to lead with our left foot to the back of the mat again. Okay, coming into a 90-degree angle. We're going to come into our side angle posture. Just making sure that you're allowing yourself to reach as far out through that middle part. As if you're going into warrior one. Inhale, left arm all the way up. As you exhale, placing it on the inside of your left foot. Drawing your arm up and over. Drawing your gaze towards your right thumb. Holding here for 4 more. Holding for 1 more. Inhale. Drawing all the way back up to neutral. Turning left foot in. Turning right foot out. Drawing into that 90-degree angle into your knee. Beautiful. Inhale, right arm up this time. As you exhale, placing it on the inside of your right foot. Opening up left arm up and over. Taking your gaze towards your left thumb. Holding here for 2 more. On your next inhale, drawing all the way back up to center, turning right foot in, turning left foot out. I'm going to revolve our side angle pose now. I'm going to go with our left hand this time. Just making sure that your stance is firm and rooted into your mat. Inhale, right arm this time. We're going to bring it to the outside of our left foot and slowly opening left arm all the way up towards the heavens. Holding here for 4 more. Hold it for 1 more. on your next inhale, drawing up to center, turning left foot in, turning right foot out. Okay, bending into that front knee. Again, finding that rooted structure through your legs. Inhale, left arm up. As you exhale, place it on the outside. Your right foot, open your right arm up. Holding for 2 more. Slowly on your next inhalation, drawing up to neutral, turning right foot in, and resetting at the top of your mat back into Tadasana. As you draw in a big, deep inhalation, and just sigh it all out. Excellent. Alright, we're going to come into wide-legged stance. Just making sure that your feet are out at 45. We're going to root ourselves into our mat. So finding flexion through your calves, your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Firing them all up as if we've got a lawnmower going. Now you feel the jiggle. Okay, and once it goes off, stabilizes. We're in and we're rooted. Okay, we're going to roll through our 4 variations. The first variation, we're going to rest our hands onto the mat. If you'd like, more than welcome to put a block in front of you to rest your hands onto them. So we're going to draw our hands towards our hips, drawing up through a deep inhale, elongating through the spine. And as you exhale, dynamic movement through your hips, releasing them all the way down. As you rest your hands down onto the mat or onto a block, allowing your elbows to flop out, and allowing your head to hang heavy. We're here for 5. Holding here for 1 more. As you inhale, drawing your hands to your hips, slowly drawing all the way up, back to center. Mat jack. Alright. We're going to go into our second variation. So keeping our hands on our hips as if we were going to Chaturanga Dandasana, keeping those elbows at 90 degrees. Okay. So feeling that contraction through your shoulder blades as they push towards your spine. So centering that energy towards the upper region of your spine. Beautiful. As you start to feel that, you feel your chest popping out. Inhale, all the way up. As you exhale, releasing all the way up and over, keeping those elbows as close together as possible, allowing the head to hang heavy. We're here for 5. Two more. The next inhale, drawing all the way back up to center. Releasing your hands. Excellent. Okay. Releasing your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers, drawing your palms together, making sure that they're touching. Okay. Drawing them as far down your buttocks as possible as you start to open your chest up in front of you. Feeling that nice minor back bend. Inhale. And as you exhale, releasing all the way over your hips. Allowing your arms to come overhead as far as they can go. Holding here for 5. Holding here for 1 more. Slowly, as you inhale, drawing all the way back up to center. Excellent. Okay, just bending into those knees if you need a little bit of a break. And holding that structure. Excellent. Okay, we're going to come into a fourth and final variation. Again, if you need to, because we're going to go with our peace fingers this time, to bring the stance slightly in, just depending on the anatomy of your body, might be a little bit easier. Just listening to your body, that's the most important part. Okay, so as we draw through a deep inhale, elongating through the spine, as you exhale, releasing over, connecting these fingers to right toe, then to left. You need to bend your knees, allow yourself to do so. Allow your elbows to flop out as far as they can go. And holding here for 5. Holding here for 3 more. And the next inhale, releasing your grip. Coming up all the way back to neutral. As we reset the top of our mat back into Tadasana. Just taking a moment to shake it all out. Drawing through a deep inhale and just sighing it all out. Excellent. Okay, we're going to turn to face the back of the class, leading with our left foot this time. Short stance. Okay, 1 or 2 variations. Either releasing your hands towards your elbows, or taking your hands and prayer behind your back, coming into reverse Anjali Mudra. Okay, we're coming into Padmasana. So drawing all the way up, feeling that minor back bend, feeling your chest pop. Inhalation. As you exhale, releasing over your hips. You need to bend your knee a little bit, allow yourself to do so. And release as far over as you can go. Maintaining that posture behind your back. Just remembering how simple this is right now. And how you are flowing through synchronicity. Holding here for 3 more. Next inhale, drawing all the way back up to neutral. As we turn our feet around. Maintaining the same posture. Leading with the right leg this time. Inhale, drawing all the way up. Finding that minor back bend. Allowing that chest to pop. Feeling that heart center explode right now in front of you. And as you exhale, releasing all the way over. Holding here for 1 more. And your next inhale, drawing all the way back up to center. Releasing to the top of your mat. And just shaking it all out. Beautiful. Okay. We're going to come into the best part now of our class. Uttita Hasta Paragustasana. Okay, otherwise known as 15 breath cycles of beautiful glute activation. Okay, so just a quick demo. Basically what we're going to be doing is grounding into our left foot first, right leg up, peace fingers or strap if you have one with you, connecting to your big toe. Extending forward for 5, opening up for 5, releasing forward, and holding for 5. Okay. Alright, so first things first, feet hip distance apart. Just making sure that you're grounding into your mat. Inhale, and just let it go. Excellent. Okay, so raising all 5 toes on your left foot, pushing them into your mat, activating through calf, glute, hamstring and quad. Taking left hand to left hip. Inhale, right leg all the way up, connecting peace fingers to big toe, and extending forward for 5. Just taking your gaze forward, finding your drishti. Drawing into your breath, using your ujjayi breathing. Holding here for 1 more. As you open out. 2 more. Open here for 1 more. You slowly come back to center. And we hold. Just making sure that those toes are pointing up. 3 more. Challenging yourself as far as you can go. And last exhalation, release, shake it all out. That was fun, wasn't it? Now it's going to be twice as fun on the opposite side. Okay. So grounding into right foot this time. Okay, raising all 5 toes, releasing them into the mat. Activating all the way from the bottom, pulling it all the way up. Okay, inhale, left leg all the way up. Right hand to right hip. Extending forward for 5. Flowing through your breath. Opening all the way up. Releasing forward. Both hands to hips, toes pointed up. 4 more breath cycles to go. Just raising as far as you can go up, challenging yourself today, and letting it go. Shaking it out, shaking the hips out. Maybe just straightening the shoulders. That wasn't bad, was it? It was a lot of fun. Feeling good, hey? Yeah. I know that might not feel simple, but as we went with intention today, understanding that simplicity flows through us. We are where we are right now, to who we are and what we can do. And it's flowing, and that is simple, and that is allowing ease into our life. Okay. The next posture we're going to come into is Adho Baddha Padmottanasana. You might want to get a block to help you out. Okay. So if you have your half lotus within your practice, you can allow yourself to engage into it. If not, I'm going to show you a modified approach. Just depends how well your hip crease takes it in right now. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to ground into right foot this time. And cradle left foot up. Drawing it into the hip crease. Okay. Releasing the right hand around, connecting it towards your t-shirt and holding. Inhale, left arm all the way up. And slowly releasing all the way over. Okay. To come into the modified version, we're going to come into a gentleman stance. Again, releasing right hand over. Inhale, left arm all the way up. And bending over through our hips and releasing down. Okay. So whatever variation works for you today, just remember we're listening to our bodies and keeping things simple, not pushing ourselves further and farther towards an injury, we're just allowing ourselves to be. Okay. So whatever variation works for you right now on your feels, grounding into right foot first. Inhale, left leg up, turning it into lotus if you can. If not, just coming into gentleman's stance. Okay. You can see what my body's feeling like today. Releasing right hand behind. Inhale, left arm all the way up. As you exhale, release all the way over. Holding here for 5. Holding here for 2 more. And the next inhale, releasing all the way up. Drawing your arm out. Bringing your knees to chest. And slowly releasing it down. Okay. We're going to go on to the opposite side now. So just taking a moment to ground into the left foot. Inhale, right leg up. Just cradling it in. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a gentleman's stance on this side. Right leg isn't feeling as loose as the other side. Okay, releasing left hand behind, connecting it towards your t-shirt and holding. Inhale, right arm all the way up. As you exhale, releasing all the way over. Holding here for 5. Holding here for 1 more. And your next inhale, drawing all the way back up. Releasing left hand, releasing your knee, bringing it towards your chest. Just shaking it out. Releasing those legs out. Awesome. Okay. Coming back to the top of our mat, back into Tadasana. Just taking a moment to take in a deep inhale. And just sighing it all out. Excellent. Okay. From here, inhale, drawing hands all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Releasing your hands to the earth, either jumping or stepping back. Coming into your high plank, rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. all the way up into Urdhva Mukha Shavasana and rolling back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. We're holding here for 1. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. You're jumping or stepping forward. And then up to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, grazing your fingers across the mat. As you come up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Just taking a moment to check your knees, making sure that they're not going over your toes, that you can see your toes. And holding here for 4 more. Holding for 1 more. Sitting a little deeper. As you exhale, releasing all the way back up into Tadasana. Excellent. Okay, from here we're going to find our way to seated to our last vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And then to halfway lift. Releasing your hands into the air. Jumping or stepping back. Rolling through Chaturanga Dandasana. Coming up to upward facing dog. And releasing back to down dog. Holding here for 1 breath cycle. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Stepping right foot across to left, left to right. And slowly coming to seated. Extending your feet forward. We're just going to do 1 seated posture today. As you come into Dandasana. So just taking a moment, extending your feet forward. While your feet are extended, I want you to engage into your quads and into your calves. The more you engage, the more you'll feel your heels slightly release off the mat a little bit. Coming up into a straight spine, activating through the core, placing your hands down onto the mat. You're not pushing into them, you're just placing and holding here for 5. And release, letting it go. Beautiful. Okay, from here, again, we're going to activate through our core. Extending your hands forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly releasing the whole torso all the way back. As you release into your final posture in Shavasana. Just slowly releasing your hands beside you. Palms either facing up or down. Releasing your legs to the outer edges of the mat. And slowly allowing yourself to melt away. Releasing your breath. Coming back to the most simple form of being you right now. The light that you are travels all the way around, wherever you are. Through you, through others, creating a beautiful energy exchange, an energy transfer, evolving into an energy transformation. What we give is what we get. The laws define that the environment that we're in is cultivated by us. It's cultivated through you, through me, through our actions, through our inactions. The more we breathe, the more our environment breathes, the more everybody else breathes. Slowly reactivating the prana through your pranic channels. As we reawaken them, reignite the flow. We slowly bring movement to our hands, rolling our thumb across our forefingers, wiggling our toes. As we start to draw in a deep inhalation, stretching our arms overhead, extending our feet and stretching them forward, and sighing everything all the way out. As you bring forth an inhale, bring your knees towards your chest, engaging in a massive hug of love, all for you, through you. As you slowly roll over towards your right hand side, just taking a moment to share in the gratitude for you, the journey you've taken through your practice today. As you slowly come up into a seated posture, releasing your hands to heart center. You're going close off our class, the closing invocation, and the chant of Om. Swasti Prajabhyaha Paripalyayantam Nayena Magena Mahi Mahisha Go Brahmaya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Inhale for Om. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. I hope you have a magical day full of light, love, and magic. Namaste.